Hello everyone, this is Pastor Larice with the Bewi family. We are missionaries to Sierra Leone from Tormi and Crossover Church. So we are really happy to give you some updates for what's been going on for the month of April. Of course, we all had Easter, so I hope everybody had a great Resurrection Sunday. We sure did. This is our Easter portrait, and we decided to take a picture after church. Church was great, service was great. It was very lively on Easter, so we thank God for that. So some of the things that we've been working on for the month of April have been sustainability and community service. So right here, I am on the back of my son's motorcycle, and we are on our way to Bible study that night. He brought me to Bible study, and I wanted to show you the road that we're dealing with. As you can see, I'm still kind of a little overwhelmed that he can drive, but he's a great driver. But the road where the church is, this is a new neighborhood. They are not paved roads, and the main entrance from the highway into the neighborhood was actually not finished at all, not usable. So a bypass had to be created, and the men's ministry has taken on a huge role in the community and been a huge blessing to the community to actually take it upon themselves and finish this bypass that is a huge shortcut into the neighborhood for everybody who lives down there. So this is entering the church now. But here are the guys, some of the guys who worked on that day. The entire men's ministry actually took part, and I think these guys did the bulk of the finishing. But the men decided to take it upon themselves to create that original road that is supposed to be the entrance from the highway, because the bypass we were using was making it take twice as long. So here was the finished product when they were done packing in the dirt, the concrete, breaking the stones, and everything that went into creating that. And you see how smooth you can now enter straight from the highway, enter into the neighborhood, instead of the bypass that actually went through some people's property, so we didn't always have access to it. So this is a huge blessing to everyone who rides into the neighborhood. So some of the men were also breaking some of the bigger stones that were on the road, and some of the tree stumps they were uprooting, trying to just make the road better and better. And again, this was an act of community service that the men's ministry took. And plenty of people drove by that day and thanked the church for being a blessing. So this was awesome. Another act of sustainability that they engaged in was setting up a pipe system. So we do have a water well on the property, but an idea that they had, because it is rainy season right now, was to set up a pipe rain collection system. And what this will do was still fill the same tanks that we use on the compound and for the community, but it would prevent us from having to pump water from the water well when the tank is low, which would save us on fuel. And also, it's just also sustainable to reuse rainwater, especially rainy season when it's in excess. So we're really proud of the men for that initiative and that idea, and we want to continue to bring good ideas that are good for the earth, that are good for our budget, and that are a blessing to many people. Next, this is a big surprise that we have. This is a huge surprise that we have. So you see the parsonage building, that's right there, and everybody knows that's the main thing that we've been working on as far as construction. And there used to be props that were holding up the framing. So what we did, where did all this bamboo come from? We recycled the props that we used for the framing when we did the concrete work. So see that whole pile of bamboo sticks? And we had plenty of wood also. And we decided to recycle them because this is actually really strong material to use and very recyclable. So we had some carpenters in the church. This was 100% an effort by church members. So we had some carpenters and men and skilled laborers in the church who came together and constructed classrooms for our children. So we're still not done, but this is a sneak peek of what we have. So of course we have these guys, the children who are coming every week for tutoring lessons. They come for tutoring, they get prayer, they get fed. We help them try to learn to read and write, do some basic math. We encourage them. We try to evangelize and invite them to church, invite their families to church. This is a completely free service that the church does, and it's open to all community members, not just church members. And one of the inspirations behind this was because, unfortunately, there are a lot of children who are not able to go to school. So we decided to keep them engaged and tutor them until such a time they're able to enroll in school. So a lot of these guys came from villages, so they are still learning English. They are still kind of adapting to life closer to the city, but we're really proud of the progress that they're making, and we do our best to make sure that they're taken care of. So that's the updates that I have for April. God bless you, and thank you so much, everybody who's been giving, everybody who is a part of what we're doing. We love you all, and we're really grateful to be part of this work. We're praying that we have more updates to show you in May. As far as the ministry, there is plans for the women's ministry. The men's ministry is going on a retreat. The youth and the children have plans as well. So big ministry updates coming up in May. We hope to see you all then. God bless.